Hello and welcome back to my channels, my friends. When you see this little setup here, you know I'm going to test something around wood and water protection. A couple of weeks back, a viewer of my channel, Nicholas, asked me something. Nicholas said, I just discovered that Rubio makes a product called Rubio Monocoat Hybrid Wood Protector. Supposedly it's intended for outdoor use, and I haven't seen any tests of the non-colored version in person yet, but it claims to be hydrophobic, intended for outdoor use. When I read that, I thought, how am I not aware of that? So I went to Rubio's site and checked it out. Rubio says that this hybrid wood protector is a genuine monocoat suitable for coloring and protecting almost all exterior woods in one single layer. The oil protects wooden facades, patios, shutters, portals, garden furniture, pontoons, and so on. Now that is interesting, and I'll tell you why. Rubio Monocoat has okay water protection capabilities, and I have a bunch of videos already testing that. I think it's okay, but if you leave it exposed for a long period of time to liquids, your wood will take damage and you'll have to repair it. And so I've always been looking out for something that is as easy to apply and looks as awesome like Rubio, but maybe has better water protection capabilities. Blacktail Studio, Cameron, you might know him, another woodworker, is now selling this coating, nano coating thingy that you can apply to the workpiece after putting Rubio on it to protect it. And to be fair, I haven't tried it out yet, but I have ordered a little bottle and I have it, and I will make a video about that too, testing it out. But it is really expensive. It's ridiculously, it's like outrageously expensive. So if there would be another option that improves Rubio Monocoat's water protection, I would be interested. So I don't have to spend that much money on Cameron's nano coating thingy. So I ordered one of those bottles and I applied Rubio Monocoat, the standard version, and the hybrid protector to these pieces of wood. And here they are. I think you can clearly tell they look the same. It is applied exactly the same way. I applied this a couple weeks back, so it has dried out. And you see here, this is hybrid, this is the standard one. These are my two pieces. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'll put a drop of red wine on both and wait for a minute to see if it has any effect, if after a minute you see any differences. All right, a minute passed by and it's kind of boring to just be for a minute and not do anything. All right, as expected, there is no difference. There is no stain on any of the pieces. The regular Rubio Monocoat protected this piece of wood the same way that the hybrid wood protector did. So I can see any advantages for a short exposure of time of about a minute in red wine. All right, I put more wine on the wood. I will leave it on for 10 minutes and then we'll see if there's any difference. Okay, this is interesting. So both of them are pretty clean, but on this one, there is a very little stain in the wood grain, barely visible. It's like a small shadow, and I'm trying to show this to you in a close-up photo. So you see, something seems to have soaked in on this piece of wood, while on the other, everything is perfect. Now, if we check which one is what, you see, this one here is the hybrid protector. This one is the standard. So that's interesting. The hybrid protector has a little shadow, the other doesn't. So I don't know what to make out of that. Maybe it's a fluke. I have no idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat the experiment for an hour, and I'm going to use another place because I don't want to use the one where I have already a little shadow. So let's give it a try. All right, my friends, here I am back. I removed the wine and I have sad news to share. As you can see here, both pieces of wood have a clear wine stain. If you compare both, I would even claim that the one that is treated with hybrid, the stain is a little bit stronger than in the one with a classical Rubio monocoat. I cannot see an important difference between both of them. And the sad thing is that there is no magic solution to the water protection, at least not from Rubio. The hybrid protector is more costly than the regular Rubio monocoat, and it clearly, as you can see here, it's not worth the additional money because it will not protect your wood from liquids better. Now, as a side note, this is made for exterior use. I don't know, maybe it protects your wood better. I don't know, against wind, against sun, other things. I don't know, I didn't test that. But against liquids, against wine in this case, it will not protect your wood better than that. That means there is no magical solution here. As I mentioned to you before, I bought this outrageously expensive nano coating from Blacktail Studio, and I will make a test with that too. And maybe that is the magical solution, and we will have to spend that much money to protect our wood that way. But right now, I can say, well, I can't say the experiment has failed. It had actually, I would say the experiment has succeeded in the sense that I have succeeded knowing that I don't have to spend additional money for the hybrid wood protector, and I will continue to use the regular Rubio monocoat as always. That was it. Thanks for your attention, my friends. If you liked this video, if it was helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, to subscribe to my channel, and see you around.